Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Gutierrez, and welcome back to the Jasper Cat Productions show. Now, for those of you who are looking forward to my next Xbox 360 review, that's probably going to take me a little while for that video to be made, because for this game in particular, if I'm going to be doing a review of it, I need to make a whole lot of progress, because the game is quite a big one, and it's one that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have played and enjoyed. But that's not what this video is about. Today we're going to be talking about a certain blue blur who has gotten a little bit of news from his most recent game. And I'm of course talking about the blue blur Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, for those of you who have been living under a rock for the past few years, Sonic's game reputation has been described by most people to be the equivalent of a roller coaster. Usually something happens that's extremely big, and you either like it or you either hate it. And this trend of what people consider to be bad Sonic games started out during his 15th anniversary with the release of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. This game, usually considered titled Sonic 06, became one of the most infamous Sonic games to be ever released, and very few times has the series nowadays picked up and actual great games started appearing, like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, and Sonic Generations. Now, this next Sonic game, in particular for the newest generation of consoles, when it was first announced, was nicknamed by most people as Sonic Generations 2, as the first trailer for it emphasized the fact that you're going to be controlling both modern Sonic and classic Sonic, which was cool. After all, Sonic Generations was considered by most people to be the last good Sonic game, at least to be on a home console. So for them to go back to that sort of formula is definitely a smart idea by them. And then the second trailer came along for, I just remember the name now, I believe they're calling it Sonic Forces. And the second trailer for this game came out, and it showed what seemed to be a silhouette of an entirely new character that nobody was ever aware of. And when I saw reaction videos of this trailer on YouTube, many people decided to make the quick assumption that they're somehow going to bring back Bubsy the Bobcat, who, for those of you who don't know, is usually considered to be the most failed animal mascot character in all of gaming history, and it's most likely that we're never ever going to see that character be seen in any game ever again. But then the most recent trailer that I believe came out yesterday or the day before, where it was finally revealed that this character is in fact a brand new character. As a matter of fact, is your character. You see, for the first time in Sonic's entire career, we are actually getting a game where we get to create our very own character in the Sonic universe. Now, it has been stated in many posts about this trailer that you're going to have multiple different types of animals to be able to create and customize, and each of them having their own unique abilities and powers. Now, when most people thought of this idea, many people, of course, decided to make the joke of Sonic OCs becoming canon, and this term, Sonic OCs, also known as Sonic Original Characters, has become sort of a meme in internet culture, as the amount of them from sites like DeviantArt, Tumblr, and all these other places where you can post artwork, there's almost a 90% chance that you're gonna find some sort of Sonic originally made character. And most of the time, they are actually rather cringeworthy. And the amount of jokes that I've been hearing about this has pretty much skyrocketed, if I can describe it any other way. Now, I would make my own joke about it, but that's not why I'm here. Yeah, in terms of this entire idea, this is actually something that I'm both impressed, surprised, but at the same time not surprised. This sort of trend of making video games based on pre-existing franchises where you can make your own character and interact with in this existing universe has been going on for quite a while now. One of the earliest attempts that I can remember, at least, was back when the game Mortal Kombat Armageddon was made, and in that game you were able to create your very own fighter to fight alongside or against characters like Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Raiden, and all that kind of stuff. And being able to have your very own character exist in a universe like that is something that I'm pretty sure a majority of fans of those franchises have always dreamed of. And then we got games like Dragon Ball Xenoverse and its sequel, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, where in there you're able to create your own character and put them in the world of Dragon Ball Z, fighting characters like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and all these type of characters. So this has become sort of a trend recently, and I feel like this kind of idea is one that I am excited about, but I'm also a bit concerned about, like most other people. Hopefully this idea works really well, but really only time can tell. Now, the main question is, will I actually be playing this game? And the answer would be, oh dear God, I wish I could. Because, for those of you who don't know, I adore games where you're able to create your own character. The majority of the games I have on my Xbox 360, Skyrim, Dark Souls, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, what else is there? Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, you're able to make your own sort of avatar character, and of course you can't play as them until you beat the game, basically. But still, that idea was there. So, yeah, I've pretty much made this rule to myself that by legal obligation, I have to essentially play any sort of game that involves you creating a character. Even if the game turns out to be bad, I'd still want to play it just to be able to create my own character. So, despite me really deeply wanting to play this game, there is one big problem. It's only available on the new generation of consoles, the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. And to be honest, if I were to eventually get one of those consoles, have enough money to buy one of those consoles, I would definitely want to have a PS4, because honestly, I am tired of having all of these Nintendo systems. Not that I'm starting to hate them, it's just that we have both a Wii and a Wii U. And I don't really think we should be spending our money on a system that, for the most part, we essentially already own, and not to mention the fact that once Sonic Forces gets released for all these consoles, that would be the only reason at this point for me to ever get a Switch. Now, for those of you who are typing in on the comments, what about Zelda Breath of the Wild? And my answer to that is right here. So, Yeah, if I'm ever going to play Sonic Forces once it eventually comes out, I am definitely going to want to get the PS4 version, because not only will I be getting what is most likely one of the more what will possibly be one of the most unique and different Sonic games ever to be released, just for the idea of having your own character in the Sonic universe, and the fact that I'll have even more games that I'm gonna want for that system. So yeah, that's my overall take on it. I think it is a very interesting idea, and all we can simply do is hope that this idea works. And he never cares when we're filming. He's just minding his own business. But yeah, if you have a certain opinion on the most recent trailer for Sonic Forces, and your opinion might actually be different than mine, make sure to tell me in the comments section down below. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if this is your first time on this channel, make sure to also hit the subscribe button to help support the channel. And make sure to also follow us on Facebook, simply titled Jasper Cat Productions. And until my next video, which will most likely be another part in my Metroid Zero Mission series, until that video comes out, I am Benjamin Contreras.